Hi there guys, how's it going? So, I thought it would be a good idea to do a video today, like I teased if you'd watched the whole video that I uploaded earlier on, about potential candidates Liverpool could be looking at for a new manager for Liverpool. Now, this is all based on an article that came out from The Athletic around about the time Liverpool decided to go for Arne Slot, on other potential candidates they looked at that time as well. Because a lot of people are obviously talking about Oliver Glasner, Iraola, that's how you call his name at Bournemouth, Nagelsmann, Cesc Fabregas, Gerard Zidane, whatever, right? Some of those are on this list, some of those are not on this list. But I do think it's worth looking at. I've got there the reasons for them, reasons against them, their estimated win percentages, and also their honours that they've won throughout their entirety of their career. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, hype it if you can do. And I guess the question in this video is, out of this list, who would you pick to replace Jurgen Klopp? I think that's what I want to get out at the end of this video. So let's get started, shall we? So this does include obviously Arne Slot as well on here. So I'm going to obviously start off with him at the top because he was the one that was hired. So why did Liverpool pick Arne Slot? He scored top on Liverpool's advanced data model, plays high energy possession based pressing football, improves players rapidly, big on youth development, creates a strong connection with the fans similar to Klopp, overperformed massively with Feyenoord on a smaller budget, style fits the current Liverpool squad, comfortable being a head coach, not a manager, already admired by people inside Liverpool, including Pep Linders. Slot wasn't just good, he was the clear top data pick and the best stylistic fit. Now, what I think would be good actually to go through this. So, plays high energy, possession based, pressing football. Well, we don't press that much anymore, do we? Improves players rapidly. He did do that last year, but not so much this year. Big on youth development. I think that's a massive no. I don't think of can you think of a single youth player that he's developed? I mean, like Rio's got a few minutes, but that's about it, isn't it? But yeah. Anyway, so he was the best overall fit. Next up, we've got Ernesto Valverde. He was the most serious alternative. Why they rated him? Huge experience. Won La Liga twice with Barcelona. Won 3 titles with Olympiacos. He just won the Copa del Rey with Bilbao. He was calm, mature, adaptable. Ticks the brave, experienced, proven criteria. Why he didn't get it? Not seen as a long-term project as Slot was. Style not as front-footed and intense as Liverpool wanted. Age was not an issue, but long-term planning favoured Slot. Apparently, he was the leading plan B. Up next, Spalletti. Why Liverpool liked him? He'd won Serie A with Napoli, known for beautiful attacking football, excellent developer of players, brilliant communicator, would have brought authority and experience. Why was he not chosen? He'd just taken on the Italian job at the time. Very hard to pull him away, not as sustainable long-term as Slot. If he wasn't the Italian manager, he would have been right up there. Number 4. Now, this is someone who I've been mentioning a couple of times in the streams. Sebastian Hoeneß. He was the data darling, closest to Klopp. Huge key point. Liverpool's data model found that Hoeneß's style and metrics were the closest match to Jurgen Klopp in all of Europe. Why Liverpool liked him? High press, fast transitions, player development, overperforming with Stuttgart, great long-term potential. Why was he not picked? Still early in his career, not proven in a high-pressure giant club. Slot was seen as a more ready right now candidate. Liverpool really do like him, and he was seen as a future candidate. So straight away for me, like I've been mentioning him a few times now, I think he could be one that we look at In all fairness, I really do, guys. Number 5 was Xabi Alonso, the favourite that never was. Liverpool admired him because he transformed Leverkusen. He'd played for Liverpool. Klopp called him incredible. The fans wanted him, and the data loved him too. He was not picked because he didn't want to leave Leverkusen. His agent told Liverpool this repeatedly. Bayern Munich's noise confused people, but Alonso was never leaving. He would have been the top candidate, but timing killed it. Liverpool never had a chance. It was as simple as that. Number 6, Ruben Amorim. Excellent coach, wrong style. Liverpool liked him for his strong CV. He was good in the data and great in the structure at Sporting. But his fit wasn't right. He plays a back three, doesn't fit the Liverpool squad, slower attacking style, less aggressive pressing, tactical DNA didn't match the Liverpool model, and despite all the noise in Portugal, he was never close to joining Liverpool. 7 was Roberto De Zerbi, great coach, bad fit, brilliant in possession football, good reputation, admired inside football, wasn't picked for style, didn't match Liverpool's model demands, not as heavy pressing, some concerns about his defensive structure. The data score was not as compatible as Slot, Hunis and Alonso. On the list, but never quite seriously is taken. Number 8 was Julian Nagelsmann. High profile, low compatibility. He came up because he was a big name, tactical innovator and the Germany manager. He was not considered further as his style didn't align with Liverpool's identity, more about control than intensity, would clash with the high energy model. He was not in the top group. Number 9 was Michel over at Girona, or Mikel. He's had a brilliant season that year. Attacking football, impressive overachiever, wasn't picked because he was too inexperienced and not ready for the Liverpool scale. A future option, just like Hunis, but still maybe even too early for that. Areola and Eddie Howe mentioned, but not real candidates. Hughes had worked with them both at Bournemouth. Not picked due to style mismatch, didn't meet the core criteria. It was just their due diligence. Never really in contention. Number 11 was Simeone Inzaghi. Excellent coach, but a bad fit. They admired him as he took Inter to the Champions League final. Very strong tactician. Not picked because he doesn't speak English. System too rigid for Liverpool and not a stylistic match. And then last but not least was Paulo Fonseca, briefly mentioned. Attractive possession football, not enough intensity, and not aligned with the Liverpool model. And then just it says here that Slot was not the compromise. He was the clear best fit. Data, style, player development, communication, energy, adaptability, youth pathway, suitable to the squad, and willingness to work as a modern head coach. Now, what I've also done is had a look around and tried to find the most accurate data I had for their career win percentage. So, Arne Slot's at 62%, Valverde 53%. In fact, I should do the clubs as well, shouldn't I? So, Slot with Alkmaar, Feyenoord, 62%. Valverde, Bilbao, Barcelona, Olympiacos, Valencia, Villarreal, 53%. Spalletti, Roma, Napoli, Inter, Zenit, St. Petersburg, innit? Udinese, and the Italian national team, 58%. Sebastian Hunis, Stuttgart, Hoffenheim, and Bayern 2, 54% win percentage. Xabi Alonso, 64% win percentage with Sociedad B and Leverkusen. Amorim, 66% with Braga and Sporting Lisbon. De Zerbi, 38% with Sassuolo, Shakhtar Donetsk, Brighton, Benevento, and Palmero. Nagelsmann, 55%, Hoffenheim, Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Germany. Mikel, 45%, Areola, 41%, Eddie Howe, 40%, Inzaghi, 57%, and Fonseca, 50%. 2%. I could go through everybody's major honours if you want me to, but again, I think we'd be here quite a long time with this, in all fairness. So, you know, I think that's interesting. I mean, if I had to pick one off this list, it would be Sebastian Hoeneß, just down to the fact that the data matched Jurgen Klopp the closest in the whole of the European managers. And again, it says that Liverpool did really like him, but just didn't think he had enough experience, and he's already been highlighted as a future candidate. It may be worthwhile, guys, having a look what you think of Stuttgart and how they're currently playing. Let's have a quick look, actually. I should have actually probably even loaded this up. About how they're actually doing right now in the Bundesliga. Let's have a look, shall we? Current manager at Stuttgart. Does it say? How do you find this out? Tell you what. Go on this one. Shouldn't I just put that in? So where are they in the standings? So they're fifth. They're fifth in the Bundesliga. They're only behind Bayern, Leipzig, Leverkusen, Dortmund. So they are technically, you know, if you look at this, they're only 3 points behind second place in Leipzig. How many points are they behind Bayern? We're only 9 points behind Bayern, in all fairness. Do you know what I mean? The last game they played, they drew 3-3 with Dortmund. Got beat by Leipzig. I don't know. Might be worthwhile keeping an eye on Stuttgart, guys, for this. But anyway, I thought that it'd be a nice little exercise for us to do that. Let me know down below what you think about all of this. Any of these shout out to you. Any that you think that, you know, if you think now, oh, I'd rather have Oliver Glasner, or I'd rather have Cesc Fabregas, or whatever. You know, let me know down below, guys. But as it stands right now, obviously it looks like Slot's going to be around for a fair bit. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens. Anyway, guys, let me know down below what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one.